Good everyone, this is Dude, along with
Kami, hello. And today we are finishing out our Qman Pokemon Adventures Block Pokemon Blind Box set. This is set 73012. Pardon me while I had to double check that. But yeah, we are on the last two from the entire set.
Yes.
These are officially licensed for the Asian market. We managed to get these relatively easily when we bought these, but cannot say what it might be like now, unfortunately. We're down to the last two. We know which ones are in here, but we do not know who has who.
Who gets Mewtwo, who gets Diglett. Yes.
Well, we're going to find out very quickly, it looks like.
I know which one you have.
Yep. Looks like I have Diglett.
Yes.
Which is okay with me.
I have Mewtwo.
I just tossed some stuff off to the side real quick.
No, I do not want to do a speed build challenge.
No.
I'm going to lose to that one.
That is a rather light brown for Diglett, I will say. That's not a bad thing. Just going, huh, interesting.
And just because I haven't said this in ages, hey, like, subscribe, other YouTube standard verbiage. Okay. I said it.
If you enjoy the content, of course, we're not gonna force anything.
This is a hobby channel. The only thing that happens if I actually make any ad revenue off things is I buy more sets.
Yeah, pretty much. Here we are.
This channel is a form of therapy.
Yes.
For public speaking purposes. Yay! I hate public speaking.
I can't argue. These are so close together in color.
Ooh. Yeah,
Good lord.
You have gray and then slightly lighter gray.
Yeah, these are so close together in gray that I'm going like, one of these is gray with an A and one of these is gray with an E.
Yeah. On camera, it's easier to tell, actually.
Yeah, in person, this is a lot harder to determine. I seem to have a mildly scuffed piece here.
That isn't scuffed.
No, that's not scuffed. That's the shine on the...
That's a printing.
That's a printing.
I'm not sure what, but that might be in... I'm not sure.
That's
part of his nose.
It's supposed to be, but it's still scuffed.
Oh.
Because it's supposed to be more solid than that. That's scratched up.
Oh, dare.
If dude wants to compare that. That was before I went ham on it with my nail.
Yeah, but it is ever so slightly scratched up. That's the worst printing we've had from them.
Yeah.
That's a rarity.
But we can call it a battle damaged Diglett.
Yes.
Because that was not my doing a moment ago.
No. It's the Diglett that took on Mewtwo and won.
Oh, look. The eyes. It's looking at you.
Diglett used Dig. Mewtwo used It Doesn't Matter, it missed.
Okay, we need to flip this over. And... here we are. Yeah, I think that was the darker gray that was supposed to go there. It doesn't even tell me which shade of... Well, no, it kind of does tell me which shade of gray. It's much easier to tell in the directions, even, which gray I'm supposed to be using.
I'm gonna set that down for a second. As I go, where am I in the directions? I managed to lose myself.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not your fault. I found his eyes. Ooh, eyes.
I apologize because I went, my Diglett is damaged. You know? That's why I was like, I think that may have been my fault. Whoops.
Sometimes it's easy to get distracted on these anyway, so I'm not gonna say it's your fault by any means.
Okay, now... This brown looks so much ridiculously darker in the instructions.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I used the wrong piece just then.
Uh-oh. That's a problem.
Because this one has printing with the nostrils.
I know how that goes.
So I quickly go, there's the correct one. So I don't think Mewtwo breathes out his belly button.
I would assume not.
Oh. Making extra unique Pokemon today.
Well, Diglett turned out to be somewhat of a speed build there.
Yes.
About 7 minutes in. Looks fairly cute all in all. It is a little dinged as noted, but I have no complaints otherwise.
On the upside, it's...
Mewtwo's face looks weird with these. It looks like a pig face.
Yeah. It's a Minecraft revenge set now. He heard about the lava chicken. He is not happy. Flip. And now I build the head. Mewtwo is a little complicated.
Yeah. In a few ways, Mewtwo is complicated. I mean...
True.
You know, he was... That first movie, he was something to deal with, huh?
Yeah. But, you know, he kind of was a little twisted by being experimented on, so you can't fully blame him. Just mostly. So I double check things going, oh, okay, I see. They flipped it at one point and I started second guessing myself. Sorry.
I know how that is too.
I should have put the other pieces onto this first before attaching. But we'll see how Okay, they went on easily, so it's not that big a deal. But I put his ears on. And I did. And the back of his head gets... I hope I use the right pieces. That's always fun. That, and I believe this that goes on the back because they don't clearly show it, so I'm assuming it's a flat. Well, I don't have a other 1x3 anyway, so yeah. We'll just leave him at that with extra front nostrils. There we go. That's the proper face now.
What Mewtwo's face looks like when there's pollen going around.
Whew. Yep. Oh, I feel that one. Let us build his other arm first. Going a little out of order because the legs are interesting builds. There's his other arm.
Yes.
And now I start building a leg.
Yes.
Probably mirrored, but
yeah, I'm gonna say there's like a 75% chance that they're mirrored.
Yeah, it's just going. Trying not to mess it up.
That being said, dude is on the back half of the instructions, so there's not much room they can work with here.
True. Leg 1. Yeah, that looks right. And then I get to make a stand in just a second.
Ah.
As a final step.
Aha.
After I make this leg, obviously.
Okay, so they did manage to squeeze that in on the back of the page.
Yep. So those are the legs.
Yes.
And now, interesting extra pieces.
Yes.
Obviously, that isn't wrong because of, yeah.
Just interesting extra pieces.
Yep. And this actually goes right here.
Pardon.
So he quote-unquote floats. Yeah, that's actually fairly stable.
Yes.
That is his center point. Show this off for a second because
yes,
this was a build.
Yeah, that one's very complex for the block style that they were going for.
Yes.
By comparison, here's Diglett. But in any case, I hope everyone can agree the circumstances of one's build are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of bricks that determines who you are.
Nice. Caught me memorizing the movie better than I could. It has been
ages.
Years. Decades. Oh god, I'm old. Turn to dust.
Anywho, thank you all for joining us today.
We hope you have a good day and take care of yourselves.
Bye-bye.
Bye.